They'll be saying, oh Lord, here they come. Yeah, here we come. Here we come. Hey, here we come. Here we come.
I've always said that I wanted to marry someone like my dad because I've grown up watching and learning how much he loves and cares for my mom. And when I met you, you had so many of those exact same traits that I had always dreamed my future husband would have. And in my heart, I knew you were always going to be someone very special to have. I guess they weren't lying when they say when you know, you know.
Holly, we used to talk about our future, and we'd talk about what kind of careers we'd be in, and would we still be friends and do life together. And one of the biggest conversation pieces was our future wives, and where they were, what they would be like, and what they would look like. And let me tell you this, I've heard a lot of Dalton's dreams about his future wife, and you exceed every single one of them. I don't even think he could dream up how great and perfect you are for him. And I just want you to always remember that. It's always been you, Holly.
I always wondered what type of man Holly would end up with. I could never see a vision of him in my head, and I always knew that he'd have to be someone special because, well, she's special. Holly had such a pure example of what a true man is her whole life. A loving father, a devoted husband, and truly someone who would go to the ends of the earth for his family. I knew from the start her standards were set high, so thank you, Mike, for doing that for her.
Okay, you can turn around.
I can turn around?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, honey, you look beautiful.
Thanks. I'm crying.
Don't cry, you mess up your makeup.
I know.
I can describe Holly as truly one of a kind. And I've always known that never in a million years would I meet anyone like her until I met Dalton.
Start walking, guys.
Okay, you guys can turn.
Enter Dalton. I knew Dalton was the one when I recognized her quirkiness didn't faze him or scare him off. I've also come to realize over the years that the reason for this is because they are like the same exact person. I always believed that the term opposites attract in almost every other relationship, but the two of you have proved me wrong time and time again. I truly believe it was your similarities that drew you two so close together, and your differences that keep things interesting day in and day out. You're the definition of soulmates, and I'm so glad that my opposite has found her forever match.
You can turn. You're gonna make me cry. Stop it. I got my makeup done. Dad.
Holly, we finally made it. I knew this day was going to come, but I'm so happy that it's right now, today, with you. From this day on, I vow to always be there for you and for us, to cheer with you when it's time to celebrate, comfort you in times of sickness, struggle, and all the hardships life has to offer.
Hi. You look so nice. You look so good. You guys stop.
I promise to grow with you, support you, motivate you, and push you to achieve everything you could want in this life, and from us.
I've never had to question your love for me, because you show me every single day and never feel like I have to hide any parts of myself, because you have always accepted me for who I am, and you've even picked up a few of my weird quirks along the way. You are my person, my best friend, the love of my life, and starting today, my husband. I hope that you never forget that I'll always be looking your way, and that I love you forever.
I will not stray, I will not wander. I commit myself to you emotionally and physically. Lastly, I'll always continue to work on myself, always trying to be the man and the husband that you deserve and want me to be. I say all these things knowing that every day will not be perfect and we'll have some bad days, but just know I vow to always love you.
September 30th, 2017. That's the date. The game started. Here comes Dalton and his dad, had the seats right next to us, which the chances of that guy just gave us random tickets in a seat of 50,000 people. So that's when I knew that Dalton was going to be the one. And I was right.
We were sitting out on the back porch of some friend's house, having some cocktails, enjoying some friendly games, and Holly turns to me and she goes, "Hey, I got a fart. Is it okay?" And I said, "Rip away." So I knew at that moment that Holly was the one.
Make some room, just cut loose. Come on, shake what your mama made. Don't be shy, feel this high. For a dance in the night away. No one else can move like you. No one's got your style. Yeah, I know your secret. I can see it in your smile.
I proudly say every single day that my best friend is the most loving person I know. A doctor, and now a wife.
I've never seen Dalton so happy in my life. You are the most deserving person I could think of to give to really help take care of Dalton, because we know that you are going to do a wonderful job.
Can't move like you. No one's got your style. Yeah, I know your secret. I can see it in your smile. Shout it up, shout it up. Live it up, live it up. You got to take you higher.
Been my person for the last 10 years, and now she's found the other half that makes her whole. I'm so incredibly happy for both of you and can't wait to celebrate every milestone with both of you from here on out. As this is all just beginning, I love you both so much. Congrats to new husband and wife, doctor and doctor, but Mrs. and Mr.